Hey, what's going on, fam? This is Jeff Hennig. Today, we're sleepwalking. How about them apples? So, I want to talk about the importance of sleep, primarily because it's been on my mind a lot because I ain't been getting good sleep lately. Um, you know how it is. I mean, that's not complaining, that's just dealing with life. Um, you got three kids in the house. They're going to push the envelope at bedtime. That's what they do. They're kids, right? So when you let it happen and you get lackadaisical, like I've been doing, um, it begins to become a problem. So I want to talk a little bit about the importance of sleep and some ways to remedy poor sleep. Um, First off, uh, sleep time is when your glymphatic system kicks in and flushes your brain. Not the lymphatic, but the glymphatic system flushes your brain, gets rid of all the impurities, waste products, and all that you've accumulated throughout the day. It's also when your mind reorders all your thoughts, all your experiences for the day. Um, and if you don't spend enough time and you don't have enough good quality sleep, those things are done incompletely. And you end up with some major problems. Um, you can end up with brain fog. You can end up with mood swings. You can end up with impulsiveness. And your insulin resistance goes up. Yeah. So that diet that you've been on, been trying to control your eating patterns and your eating habits, good luck, right? Because the the insulin resistance is going to make you hungry, and your poor impulse control is going to mean you're reaching for the sugary stuff, reaching for a donut, reaching for a candy bar, reaching for a soda pop. Um, you're looking for like the Mountain Dew or something like that to actually get you woke up. Well, the problem is after the woke up happens, then you get your sugar crash, and that's a problem. You get that much more brain fog, so you end up having these little mini cycles throughout the day, and you've got to feed that crash, right? Well, um, the way to get around that is to start getting enough sleep. It's absolutely important. Um, it's important to our physical body as well, not just the brain, but the body. I mean, you've got to clear out and all the impurities, and your body has to recover from the work it's done that day. Um, it's also spiritually important. We say God never sleeps, but he does rest. Look back at creation. Look back at the book of Genesis. When God creates everything, he doesn't do it all at once. He sets aside 7 days. 6 of them he's working. And each day, it's not just a day of rest at the end of all of that. No, 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 no. He has 6 days in which he's putting in the work. He calls it good, and then he rests. So, get the work done. And don't be lazy and unproductive. But when the work is done, make sure you rest. Actually rest. So how can we do this? Well, the first the first thing we do to remedy our sleep is make sure we're going to bed at the same time every night. Okay. Um, we need to value our circadian rhythm, and we need to get it in lockstep with how we want to operate. Okay. Um, so going to bed at the same time every night, and um, if that means getting disciplinarian on the kids so that you can go to bed, do so by all means, because they need it too. Funny how that works. Um, so go to bed at the same time every night. Don't eat right before bed. You eat right before bed. That means that when your head hits the pillow, your body isn't resting yet because it's still doing the digestive processes. Yeah, that's a problem. Your body is still up, active, and working when it should be resting. So at least 2 hours before you go to bed, knock off the chow. No more food, okay? Um, some people like to drink alcohol before they go to bed, and it will cause you to go to sleep quicker. The problem is your quality of sleep is trash. And a lot of times it'll even have you waking up in the middle of the night. Um, so ditch the alcohol right before bed. That's a problem. Another thing is um, the screen time. Watching TV or the computer or your phone is a real bad one. I gotta check that email right before bed. That's a problem too, because that blue light that all those screens emit makes your brain think it's daytime, and that fools with your circadian rhythm as well. So you want to knock that stuff off. If you have to do that before bed, wear some blue blockers. Wear the special blue blocking sunglasses. Okay. Um, Another thing is right when you get up first thing in the morning, get outside. If the sun's out, and that's when you want to be getting up anyway, right? Get out in the sun. Number one, that's going to signal your circadian rhythm to get going. Um, and the more time that you spend out in the sun during the day, the more it's going to reinforce that. Okay. Um, and also, you're going to be absorbing more vitamin D this way. Our body absorbs vitamin D through the skin a whole lot more readily than it does through diet. We don't get enough vitamin D in our diet anyway. Um, anyway, those are that was the problem laid out. Those are the solutions. Some solutions among many. Um, and I think I'm going to leave it alone. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Love you guys. Take care.